Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of Nebraska Cornhuskers Dynasty here on NCAA 13, and this is episode 8 as we are going into the bye week here. And just a quick video here, just letting you guys know what's going on here with the series. Hopefully you have enjoyed the other series we have here already that already started. I think it started this past weekend, our Harlan Scotty's team builder series, and hopefully you're watching that. I'll leave a link down below for the very first episode, or at least the playlist for the first for that series there down below. But going to Nebraska Cornhuskers football here, we're still continuing this series here. We're going to kind of be here on it, off and on. We'll see that we are in week 8 coming up. We have a bye week coming up, or this is our bye week. We have a game coming up against Illinois, and just kind of want to show you guys some stats here of what's been going on so far here for this ball club. And so far, some pretty decent football here. And the team's been playing pretty well. Now, with the quarterback situation with Carnes, he has been throwing quite a few picks here. A lot of them being just not be able to read properly the defense there, and that's been an issue here. And something talking to the coaching staff and whatnot. We've been talking to them, to Bo Pelini and company about that. And you know, that's something they say they've been working on with him, him being a more better decision maker on the field when it comes to passing and giving the ball, finding that open man there, not trying to thread the needle there, and just try to get downfield. This week they've been working on a lot of short passing, some more screen passing here. They think that might be a little bit more better for Carnes. Take a look at the numbers there, receiving wise right there. There you see Inouye and Bell, of course, got 5. Both had 5 touchdowns, leading the receiving core there. Of course, Turner and Long there right behind them there with 3, and Cotton there with 1. But for the most part here, he is happy. Coach Pelini says he is happy with the passing. The receivers doing a great job there, not dropping as many passes. Running game, he says he wants to amp it up a little bit more. He's trying to use guys there a lot more frequently, and we'll see. He says you'll see that here coming up here in the series against Illinois and throughout the rest of the season. So we're going to see a lot more running. We're going to see the guys throwing a lot more screen passes, and for the most part here, he says he wants to get the ball to their quickest receiver, that being Kenny Bell. So we're going to try to see if we can get the ball to Bell a lot more going down the field, and take a lot more chances there with that. So don't know if we can actually utilize that in actual gameplay, but that is something that the team is looking at for the near future here, going on to finish out the season here. So we do have Illinois coming up here in the next couple of games. And right now we're in the middle of the Big Ten conference with Illinois coming up. We already had games against, I don't think we had Michigan State this year, but I know we had Michigan, and what else do we see? We got Purdue coming up. We got road games coming up. We got, after this Illinois game, which we'll be hosting, we're going on the road against Purdue, going against Wisconsin, who's ranked, going against Northwestern, and then we're back home for the last 2 games against Minnesota and Iowa. So a big, huge road trip coming up. It's going to be a tough one there, to say the least there, especially against Wisconsin there. That one, not looking forward to at all, because Wisconsin is just one of those powerhouses there that just, especially with the running game they have, the players they have there, they are just going to be, oh man, it's just going to be a terrible game. But hopefully we can pull out of it. Hopefully it's going to be a close game, of course, when we do play against them, and we'll be able to try to get a victory against them. As we are, we already got one big win off of Michigan back in week 2, won that one 49-31. So pretty much the games have been pretty pretty close. I mean, we had a, I think we had a, well, of course we had Southern Miss there. We played, had a close game against them, but for the most part here, I think every single game has been pretty close and have been pretty exciting. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying those games here, and like I said, we're gonna get back into this series here a little bit more coming up. Matter of fact, I'm getting ready to play that Illinois game here coming up here, and you guys will be able to see that here probably sometime later on in the week. But we'll see here. What we can do is you take a look at the rest of the numbers there going into punting and punt return stuff. But there you see the top 25 poll there. Of course, Nebraska at number 1 right now, and of course there at number 2 is the good old boys of Alabama. Right behind there, Tennessee, Ohio State, Texas, Michigan, Wisconsin, LSU, Michigan State, Kansas State, round off your top 10, and then you see Oklahoma, TCU, Oregon, Washington, SMU, USC, South Carolina, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, Missouri, Nevada, Virginia Tech. There you see some of the dropouts there. Arkansas was number 20, and Texas A&M was 22, which we just defeated there. And that rounds out your top 25. Take a look at your Big Ten standings right now. Nebraska at number 3 right now. They are 6-0 overall, but in conference play right now, they are 3-0. And there you see the rest of the Big Ten there for the season so far here. Of course, Rutgers there and Penn State there. Penn State even worse there, 1-5 now. They are 0-4 for the conference. Now in the Big Ten West, there you see Nebraska at number 1 right there, 3-0, and right behind us is the Wisconsin Badgers at number 2. There you see in the East, Ohio State, of course, there, right there, along with Michigan State and Indiana. They're 3-0, surprisingly enough, also this season. Take a look at the Heisman watch there. You can see Amidala there, our halfback there, doing a nice job there. Keith Price there, of senior there from Washington there, the Huskies, and then of course Eddie Lacy. Yeah, this roster's old, so bear with me. Winston there, Winston James there also. So yeah, this roster is pretty old, I know. But like I said, bear with me here. We're trying to move along here. But there you see Nebraska, and some of course, our top guy right now for the Heisman. Take a look at the players of the week of both the NCAA and in the Big Ten there, and congratulations to them, and a nice job for them this season here. So looking at Illinois, take a look here at their guys, and they got a middle linebacker who's a beast there, who we're gonna have to watch out for. 6'1", Jonathan Brown there, his numbers so far this season, and he has 1 QB sack total now from 2 years ago. But we'll try to see if we can get away from him in that one there, as you take a look there and see his numbers there. Is overall 92 overall, great speed, great acceleration there. Tackle is just phenomenal, and there you see block shedding and everything else there also. So he's going to be definitely a guy who's going to be a beast there. Probably going to be a great guy defensively to stop the run. So we're going to try our best to get our guy around him, Amidala, and also Cross. We're going to have Cross in the game a little bit more there often, and he's going to be playing as some certain packages here coming up in this game. Also, Donovan Young there, you see for Illinois, the Fighting Illini. There you see his numbers there, and a great runner there. It's going to be a playmaker there that we're going to have to stop there defensively, making sure we can hold on to the make sure we can get the ball out of his hands there, and make sure pretty much stop them from running the ball. We wanted them to pass the ball here because there you see their quarterback is not the greatest there. He has some pretty good numbers, good quarterback rating overall, but we want to get him. We want to force them to really be one-dimensional in this game here, and that's what we need to do to their quarterback here. As you take a look at his numbers, pretty good overalls there for him. great throw power, great, pretty decent accuracy. But there you see, and a great awareness there, so he knows where he's at on the field. But we want to take that running game out from them and have them pass. Defensively, there you see Keem Spence. There you see his numbers there for the season so far here, and we're gonna try to get it. He's gonna be definitely be a run stopper there, as he's just gonna be able to get to our halfback, and especially the passing game here. He has good block shedding there, so that's definitely a guy we're gonna have to keep an eye on there on the line there when snapping the ball. We're gonna have to change the snap count here too. That's been another thing. Talking to the coaching staff there, Coach Pelini said that's been probably one of the main issues that's been a thing for this ball club, that the teams have been doing a great job of knowing when the snap's going to happen. So changing the snap count is going to be very important for us, because if we change the snap count, that means we can get them to draw them off sides, and that gives us more of a chance of getting good field position here and getting some free plays throughout the game. So that is something that's going to be very important for us, and we'll have to get ready for here coming up in this game. So like I said, it'll be a home game there. It'll be a home. The crowd is ready to go here, and the fans want to see us to continue being number one there and the top spot there in NCAA. So we'll see if we can do that here coming up in this Dynasty mode here with the Cornhuskers, as we take a look at some more guys here defensively for the Fighting Illini there, as there you see some numbers there from the linebacker there. Houston Bates there, another great guy there, who's just going to be flying around the field there, and that's something that we're just going to have to deal with and just find a way to get around that. Like I said, at first we'll probably run the ball. I know, like I said, Coach says we're going to be running the ball a lot more. Then there'll be also too, I think we'll probably use the halfbacks a lot more in the passing game, throwing screens and getting just them involved a lot more than we normally do. Have them in, throw more tight end passes there, going left to right, right to left. So just try to get involved, the halfbacks and stuff like that, and more involved in the game. Maybe not too many ones going downfield, with the exception of maybe Kenny Bales helping us out and trying to get him down the field here. He's actually had a couple games there where he went down the field and it was just amazing, the catches he made. So hopefully we can, if we can do that early, that'll be a big help to us. So we'll try to see what we can do there in that game. But the Illini there, you see 3-3, and we'll take them on here coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for week 9, episode number 9 in season 2 of the Nebraska Cornhuskers Dynasty here on NCAA 13 football. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Cornhuskers football here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 800 subscribers, but we would like to get to 1,000. The road to 1,000 is coming up. We'd like to get there before Easter, and we need your guys' help to get the word out there about ESGNet. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and thank you guys for checking us out here today. Hopefully you're having a great day, and hopefully you will be able to get your if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification for notifications when the videos are coming out, just like this one here today. Again, keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.